Okay, we're going to be converting decimals, fractions, and percents. What I have here is a hundreds grid. There are 100 sections on this grid. If I count and I want to know what part of this grid is shaded, since this entire thing is one whole, or 100 out of 100, what part is shaded? And I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 out of 100 shaded. How do I write this as a fraction? 5 over 100, or 5 out of 100. Now I want to write this as a decimal. I have 5 shaded, so I'm going to write 0, put my decimal point, and since it's out of 100, I need to have 2 digits behind the decimal point, so I'm going to add another 0 after the decimal point and add my 5. So that's how I show 5 hundredths. Now let's say I wanted to write this as a percentage. So this is my decimal. What will my percentage look like? Remember, my decimal and my percentage are both out of 100. For my percentage, I'm going to take this 5 hundredths, 0 and 5 hundredths, and I'm going to swoop my decimal point 2 places because I'm multiplying by 100. 1, 2. The decimal point that was here is now gone, and I replace it by putting it where my second swoop ended. Now my number looks like this: 0, 5. We don't really write numbers like that, so I'm going to cross off the 5, and my percentage is now 5%. So remember, decimals and percents are out of 100. To go from a decimal to a percent, I multiply by 100, which means to go from a decimal to a percent, I multiply by 100. So let's say I have 65 hundredths. I will start at my decimal point and I will swoop 1, swoop 2. My new decimal point is now behind the 65, and my percentage would be 65%. Now let's multiply 100 by 6,500. So I'm multiplying 100 by less than 100. Remember where my decimal point is. 65 times 100 is actually 6,500. I count how many digits are behind the decimal point. 1, 2, 1, 2, and I place my decimal point. My new number is 65. And that's another way to find my percentage.